Calm down, Professor. What was recorded on it? A function of the tetrasilic towers. You're right, in parts. The 4 towers were built to keep the Oriole sealed away in another dimension. Hang on, what now? In another dimension? Why in the... Wait a second. So the Shadow Towers were... Yes, I suspect that you're among the first humans in a millennium to travel dimensionally. The gospel there... Yes, indeed. Conduits for the power of the Shining Ring. Wiseman? Why do you hack into her? Why do you even care? What? Why are you even contacting us? Just go through with your plan, you stupid monologuing villain. Wiseman! How in the hell? That man is that... How is he doing this without authorization? Leanne, report. What's going on? I don't know, ma'am. I just noticed we received a transmission, then we lost control. Forced computer entry. Hacking, some call it. Oh, why? What a novel concept. I suppose having these advanced computers aboard the Arsails backfired on us. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Professor Russell. Yes, it's just as you suppose. I must admit surprised that you're able to realize such a system on your own. Though I suppose it's no surprise coming from a student of Epstein himself. As full as yourself as a balloon. I point out, Professor Wiseman, that our flight controls are not networked to any other system. You won't be able to crash us or force open our doors or any other such harebrained nonsense. I wouldn't dream of it regardless. I simply want to contact you to ensure you are properly informed and prepared. To make sure you knew of the coming moment of glory. What? Moment... No! Let me see. Given your position, the best place to see it would be your foredeck. Good evening, then, everyone. And welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new age. Sorry. Just made me... If you haven't heard that song. Joshua, let's get back to the deck. Okay. No, sorry, I was about to say. Oriole about to show up. Yeah? Possibly? Maybe? Where? Best seen from the foredeck. Maybe this is the floating city? There. Ooh, loud. Okay, loud again. Oh, man, it's big. Whoa, is that thing living? It looks like it's living. Just moving its fins around like that? Yeah, that... Shit. Oh, what? Oh my goodness, this light! It must be a flying city. Oh, is it a flying city? It doesn't look like a city from fucking here, but okay. Yes, it must be. That's it. That's the Oriole. Hells. Captain's Walls, land the ship now. Pardon, Professor? You have emergency orders from Gassius, right? If you don't hurry, it'll be too late for all of us. Very well. Oh, shit, and it affects people, right? Oh, is it gonna be like the fucking gospel and take away energy? And... Yep. Okay. Well then, shit has properly hit the motherfucking fan. Oh boy. Oh, and they designed the whole gospel thing so that they can withstand the effects of it, right? That was the whole tank thing, right? Marvelous. My goodness. Holy hell. That's something. Isn't it just wonderful? This is astounding. Now I understand why you're making such a big deal out of it. It is nice to see that all of you understand its worth. The Oriole itself has been sealed away. The Oriole itself has long been sealed away in another dimension. Despite this, it has always been possible for it to influence our own dimension through the Gospels, which act like terminals. There's just one problem. We had no access to the originals, so we were forced to create replicas. Only the most accurate would do any less, and the Oriole would have to have remained forever unattainable. After much trial and error, we managed to successfully recreate create perfect replicas. These true Gospels finally allowed the Oriole to remove the shackles that restrict its power. And so, here it is. Return from the dark abyss in which it was sealed. That was the purpose of Stage 3 of the plan, I assume. Indeed. My comrades in arms, thanks to your labors, the third stage is complete. And now our plan moves into its final stage. Okay. Yeah, let's save that shit. Shit's going down. Next time. I don't know. I might put this in the middle of the episode. I don't know where I'm going to cut it off, but still. Oh my. What to do? What to do? Well, whatever. Because... shit. Okay, see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to Trails in the Sky, second chapter, partway through the chapter. Yay! Well, no, sorry, partway through the episode. My bad. Oh, boy. Hey, at least we should be able to fly onto it. So that's supposed to be a city? It doesn't really look like a city. I suppose it does sort of look like agriculture on top. Maybe. Okay, so, apparently... Ren... apparently that Ren battle is typically more difficult for people doing it the first time. I will note, yes, I did overlevel for it, and it was pretty blatantly obvious at the time, considering it took like, what, 3-4 minutes to finish the battle? And I would go back and not, like, just say, okay, I won't use Agate's Dragon Drive. But the more I thought about it, the more it sounded like the difficulty was more the surprise of the tactics that were used against you. And it was more that. So I feel as though, because the more I think about it, the more I feel as though even if I didn't use that, throwing out some death screams and whatnot and just holding on for a little bit or other stuff and whatnot, it feels like I'd go back and play it, but I don't feel as though it would really be... I don't know, there's not really a point to it. The reason I leveled up like that is because from the comments people made, multiple people made, I got the impression that that was the real last significant chance to level people up. Or the last real good chance to level people significantly up and whatnot. So I figured I'd do that, and I'm probably going to be avoiding basically every single mob enemy for like the rest of the game at this point. So yeah. We'll see how the end of the game goes then. Again, I did it basically to try to make sure, well, to get everyone up to pace, and because multiple people mentioned that at 80 he gets his S-Craft. That was just like the arbitrary, well, he gets his S-Craft. I accidentally got his Stills S-Craft because I was leveling everyone else up. And yeah, I did that. It was an arbitrary cutting off point because like, oh, I get something there, so why not there? And it didn't take that much time. I mean, it took a bit of time, but in terms of going and doing a grinding session, that was pretty tame in comparison to what it could have been. Goddess, I'm guessing that's, Tomboy, what's-her-face, yeah? Josette. What is that thing? It's huge. Ridiculously huge. The thing must be more than 5,000 og across. It's like a giant floating island. No, look closely. That base is artificial. It's more a floating city than an island. City? Well, we can't just sit here. Alright guys, listen up. We are getting onto that flying city island thing in Mabamba. What? Why? Seriously? course I'm serious. I've never been more serious. I don't know why I'm doing it, but okay. If those society fools have brought that thing back, then think. It must be full of incredible treasure. We'll have to pay our debts 10 times over. You've gotta be kidding me. We can't just go waltzing into something that huge. Just, back me up here. Honestly, at this point, I bet there are things in the city I want to, like, beyond treasure. Oh, why do you save me? Kyle does have a point, though. Things have been weird all day. We should probably be careful. I mean, for starters, the radio's been silent for ages. That is true. Good and army transmissions are one thing, but even the civilian channels are dead, which is... Actually, didn't everyone have, like, their orbital energy stolen? How are you guys still flying? Oh, maybe it's getting... What? A wave of light? Ah, there we go. And falling. What happened? Report. Boss, big problem. Why are we not falling? Generators and flight engines had cut out all of them. What? Wait, that means... We're really in trouble now. The flight field from the engines is dissipating. Okay, so it's just a matter of time. Bobcat's not answering her helm at all either. You're kidding. You mean we can't do anything? There's only one thing we can do at this point. What? Afraid it's not our time to be called to heaven. Okay. Oh, crap! Chapter 8. Lands of Chaos. Okay, I've been told many times that this chapter is really short if you just run through it, but there is a ton of hidden quests and other things that you can do that can be easily missed and whatnot. And I was actually suggested to straight up use a guide during this one. I think that would be much more easily done than trying to go back and work through every single suggestion people made, because people made a lot of suggestions of what to do in this chapter. The stuff I was talking about at the beginning of the last chapter was referring to this chapter, and oh my goodness, okay. So I am going to be using a guide for this particular chapter. I'm going to try to minimize my use of the guide, but I am going to be using a guide to try to make sure I don't miss anything too much. So that's what the light show in the Thomas was about. You kids pulled off a genuine miracle this time. Let me give you a reward first. How do you know you've earned it? Hey, money. Money. Yay. So what madness we've fallen into. I never thought being deprived of ornaments would throw us into this much chaos. No kidding. So it makes you realize just how dependent we've become on orbital power. Yeah, okay, so this was addressed in an earlier game. I talked about in like my spoiler talks for Cold Steel 2 and all that stuff that that they never really address how purely dependent they're on this power source, that they don't really understand where it's coming from. So it would be an interesting story to really delve into what would happen, like if like the Society's grand plan was in part would have the ramifications of taking away orbital power forever. I thought that would be really interesting at a total worldwide phenomenon, but okay, apparently they have done something like that before in here. That's true. Communication, transportation, defense, production. Every single major function society is effectively paralyzed at this point. For most people, I think the real worry will be the lights in the kitchen. From the sounds of it, the city was really in a tizzy last night. I was being kind about it. People were mobbing the guild house, the Oba workshop, the mayor's mansion, all demanding answers. It was awful. Everyone wanted to know what had happened, and I had no answers to give. Fancy fools practically kept me up all night. Ugh. I see. Sorry, Lugren. That floating city on top of all this crap's getting dire. I still don't know why they keep saying it's a city. Why would you look at that thing and think like, oh my goodness, that thing looks like a city? It doesn't look like it doesn't look like a city. It looks like a, I don't know, it looks like a living being. Floating country, I can imagine. I can imagine someone saying floating country because it's just like land or something like that. City, I don't really see the structures there to make me think city. Feels like we're one step away from a friggin' panic. Well, the people of the barrel love peace, so I do not personally expect a riot immediately. Should the situation continue for too long, however, people may begin to lose hope. Yes, we must do something about this, and quickly. So then, everyone. What's this plan you said Russell has to bring back the dead, turn water to Ambrosia and save us all? Bring back the dead? Well... Professor Russell came up with a new invention. That isn't too far off. This, everyone, is my latest invention, a zero-field generator. Zero-field? What now? Put simply, you are aware of the special warp fields in that the Gospels produce, yes? This is a circuit which produces a field to nullify that warp via resonance. That does not qualify simple under any definition. If I understand correctly, then, Professor, it's an act to reverse the orbital shutdown phenomenon. Whoa, what? Is that true, Professor? Prevent it more specifically, but just so. Ultimately, the shutdown phenomenon is just orbital energy being absorbed by the Gospels. And since orbital energy is constantly resupplied, it means that even now it's just constantly drawing energy, right? So if you cut it off, then you can start refilling your energy, right? Where the energy went is a mystery. But having come this far, I think we finally have an answer. To the floating city. To the Oriole. This is the only answer which makes sense. The Oriole uses little holes between dimensions generated by devices which we call Gospels to cause the phenomenon. Gospels are, all things considered, small holes, so the area affected was thankfully minor. A city. For the Oriole made manifest again, however, that area has grown immensely. Enough to engulf the entirety of the barrow, even beyond our borders, I'd imagine. I don't remember anyone mentioning, like, an orbital shutdown phenomenon sort of events happening from the Cold Steel games. I could just be remembering incorrectly, or never picked up on it. But, So this is the floating city that they all mention. I was expecting something more literal floating city-wise, but okay. Oh, the barrel. So that's what's causing all this. Yes, I find it likely that every orbman in the country, without exception, has stopped working. However, this is your field generator can stop the interference of the Oriole. Which is to say, put it next to an orbment, and that orbment will work just fine. Wow. Professor, that's amazing. So we fire that thing up and everything's cool then. Not quite, I'm afraid. The area this prototype can protect is limited. You can shield at most an orbment you could carry in 2 hands. That's small. Oh. Well, that kind of limits what we can do, doesn't it? The other problem is I only have so many of them. Even as a favor for Cassius, I can only put 16 of them together. Oh, that's more than I expected. I expected like enough for our party. 16, that's actually a lot if anything. Wait, Dad asked you for these? Yes, he requested I work on these a while back, actually. I scarcely even imagined a crisis on this scale at the time, but it seems he did. I see. Yes, good old Cassius, always ahead of the curve. Just as I expect from Cassius, always seeing further ahead than any other man because he's so perfect. Makes me erect. That being the case, though, pretty clear how we should use these things, I think. Ah, you're a sharp one, Father. I don't quite follow. So, in a crisis like this, the thing you need more than anything else is fast, accurate communication. Whether it's about the society throwing bears at people. I love those bears. Or whether it's goods, where goods needs to be taken. If you can't communicate, you're up a creek. Meaning, they should be used to restore communication devices all over the barrel. Is that about the size of it? Bingo! Well, considering we have 4 guild branches, right? I suppose we could probably give 2 to each of them, even at that point. If that's the case, if 4 guild branches, we could give away 8 and have another 8 left over, right? Bingo! Oh, that is a good idea. For the military, not to be able to use our guns or airships is dire. Not having communications between headquarters and our forces even more serious, however. Well, it sounds like they're not big enough to be used at that scale, let alone the quantity that would make it useful outside of communications. We should restore communications between Grandstow Castle, the Hacking Gate, and Lyston Fortress ASAP. My guild's in the same boat in a way. If the branches can't get in touch, it'll be hard to mount any response to anything that might happen. So I was saying give 2 to each branch, because you could set up at the branch and set up wherever things need to be set up in that area. Maybe 3 would be better, depending on their situation. Yeah, again, Lyston and all those. Hard to mount any response to that, to anything that might happen.
Sounds as if we're all in agreement then. Well then, Captain Swans, provide 10 zero field generators to the Royal Army. That should give you enough power to, enough to cover the Osteo, the capital, the gates, Lyston, and all regional posts.
Yeah, my thanks, Professor. I'll order my men to distribute them immediately.
And the remaining 6 go to the brace again. That should be enough to restore the phone in each guild branch.
We'll get right to it. We'll see them there safely then.
What? You can get the phone working? That would be a great help. Please set up that zero whatever it was right away.
No problem. Tita, would you do the honors? Sure, just give me a second. Tita opened the lid to the phone and put the ZFG inside. Okay. Done. It's all set to go. That, was kind of faster than I thought it'd be. All you really need to do is put it right, in the right spot inside the phone. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Tita flipped the switch on the phone.
And here we go. Oh.
You did it. Nice, it looks like it really does let orbital devices work. So next I need to test to see if the phone will actually connect. I'll try calling Grandpa. He's on the Arcea, which should have a working phone. Dial the phone number. Hello? Grandpa. Yeah, it's me. I'm at the Guild House in Bose right now. Yeah, it's okay. It works great. Okay, I will. Do your best. You do your best too, Grandpa. Okay, cool. I think it's connecting okay. No kidding. I'm more surprised that the telephone system works on such an isolated level. I'm not sure what I think about that in terms of security. Having your phone lines completely dependent on the actual phone setup at, like, say, the guild. Yeah, okay. I guess if you have, like, wires and whatnot, maybe those aren't affected by all this? No kidding. Professor Russell saved us again, it seems.
I'll have to run Russell beer and steak next time I see him.
Give me steak, too. I want steak. Give me steak.
Speaking of things, Russell seems to be for the Arcea still, but where'd the princess and the churchman get off to?
Oh, yeah, Chloe's not here. Oh, they both headed to Grand Cell at dawn with Captain Spores. Chloe said she wanted to talk to the Queen. Kevin said something about the Archbishop, I think.
I see. I imagine the royal family and the church have their own crises to deal with right now.
The good news is they agreed to deliver the zero field generators to Capital Guild House for us. I'd expect to get a call from Elnan at some point. So if that's the case, then we have 3 at the moment.
Excellent. Coordinating with him will help big time. You'll ladder off to the remaining guild houses, I take it.
Yeah, that's the plan. What I'd really like to deal with is the floating city, but wouldn't we all? Seems like our society friends are already there too. Yeah, I can't lay a damn finger on them with our airships grounded. Yeah, and they had that working device that lets them work even in the yeah, but what if is it do they just have their own ZFG? Is that really what it boils down to?
Real heroic spot to be in, huh? There's little point in flogging ourselves over it.
Right now we must focus on what can be done. Yeah. Yes, let's get to it. Okay. Please help me, body. Okay, so can I use I mean, these two are like the most obvious ones. I hope I got Chloe's stuff back, because I don't think I have real good equipment for Shara at the moment. Well, I might. I forget how much extra I had left over. Okay, obviously airship travels right out for this, so we'll be walking. Where should we go first? Relent or Ruin? Neither choice is better than the other, really. All the guild houses need a working phone, so all we can do is pick a direction and go. Good point. Joshua's got it, I think. No matter what which way we go, I'm betting we'll have our work cut out for us. We're sworn to help all those in need, after all. Yeah, okay then. During the shutdown phenomenon, only characters equipped with the zero field generator can use orbital arts. Equip a generator and the accessories allowed to use their fuck. Furthermore, as Tita uses an orbital cannon, she cannot act in any way other than movement, or her gunpowder cannon impulse S-craft without a field generator, without a generator. For fuck. God. Okay. That's how this works? Well, that's nice. Well, okay, we have 4. So that's much better than it could have been. And I can actually give other people good stuff. Oh, I suppose I still have some of these other stuff. Even if I didn't get everything. I have 2 buzzers, so I guess I did get the stuff back from Chloe and them. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not really worried too much about Agate using arts. I assume we still get the effects of, like, all this stuff. Even if we don't, even if we're not able to use arts and whatnot. Okay, another suggestion I was given was to just spend my goddamn money. Yes, I would very much like to buy ingredients. Okay, I haven't spent all my money, but I basically made all the fucking things. I got a lot of mighty juice. The strength and defense plus 20% seems like it might be really useful at some point. And I made sure to get a good supply of basically everything else. Especially, what was this one? I got a decent amount of high HP revive KOs that aren't celestial bombs and shit, so I feel fairly good about the current situation. In terms of my stuff. Also made sure to get a bunch of these tomato sandwiches. Well, enough because to make getting CB back much more not painful at some points. Ah, something's happening. What's going on? Why are these people looking up? Of course I see. So that's it. Ah. Yeah, I can certainly guess what they're looking up at. Yep. The floating city? It's so huge. It's overwhelming seeing it from down here. Well, I can understand why the civvies are freaking out. Might not be able to do a hell of a lot, but times like this are when bracers have to step up. We gotta do our best to make this better, give the citizens some peace. Yeah. Yes, let's hurry. Welcome. I'm sorry you've come all this way, but we're currently not taking any business. None of our equipment is working, you see? Alright. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? If we can't manufacture quartz or upgrade our slots, we're kind of in trouble. This would be something of a waste of our generators. True, but I wonder. Given the nature of our toys, I think the solution may be right in front of us. Right. Given them temporarily so we can do business, right? Really? You think we can use the factory? Yeah, well, can't we? Our ZFGs can restore operations to any orbital device after all. Right, of course. ZFG, what are you talking about? Let me explain. Explains? That's absolutely incredible. Please, by all means, I'd love it if it worked. We're not letting you keep it, though. Let's give it a shot, then. Just give me a moment, then. Okay, cool. The equipment's working. Awesome. It worked well for the moment. Unless we leave the ZFG here, though, it won't fix the problem permanently. And given our mission, we'd better hurry then. So if you want to modify your ordnance, now's your chance. Okay, cool. Oh, I can get Cloak in here now? Interesting. Guess they really want to give us Cloak at some point. Okay, I'm going to throw this known counters on here, so yeah. Probably a decent way of doing this. Put on Agate. I hope that works without all the other stuff. That's fine. Okay. I am fairly happy with my setup as is. I haven't really been disappointed with it. And really, if I want to upgrade people, I don't really have the quartz to do the real upgrades I'd really want to do, which involve more time and whatnot, so. So, realistically, if I really want to upgrade people more and more and more, the more optimal situation would be to get the better stuff that clearly shops are not selling at this point, so I guess I'll be on the lookout for that sort of stuff. Okay, with everything sort of set up and me being happy-ish with the current situation, bar maybe people selling arms? I suppose I haven't checked if there's better weapons and armor and whatnot. Nope. Okay. I'm good then. Yeah, really just go right through them. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I can still fight, like, the Monster Quest with this on. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Yeah, these things seem familiar. Explodes when defeated, etc., etc. Okay. Okay. Probably flicker these three. Yay! And defeated that quickly. Damn! Oh, I like it. Cool. Okay, and yep, should be able to hit all of them with this. She should be my strongest heart attacker at the moment. Okay. And I should be able to... Well, I should actually heal him so he doesn't die. It's okay. Okay. Doing something. Ha! Sort of funny. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay, here's another one. This looks like an archaism, so yeah. As Simius Doom, mechanized door in the God's sealed area. Okay, attacks by hurling throwing axes. Okay. Yeah, these look like guys from the thing. Okay. That's fine. Evil IEX, how big are you now? And not quite as big as I want you to be, but okay. Awfully close. Okay. Should be close enough to just finish these guys off. Yep. Okay, we good. Strike two. Okay. Strike two, eh? Yo, chest, what are you doing hiding back here? You took a gamble something being in the chest and I'm afraid you lost. I'm just amazed that I found something I didn't find before. It happens every once in a while, doesn't it? I do hide some of these quite well. Ah, what's this thing-a-bob now? Can't run into it. Not with the cloak on, okay. Yeah, let's switch that out then. Oh, what in the world? Dimension Bug. An ancient interdimensional monster uses bodily secretions to mobilize prey. Okay. Whether seen, mysterious glowing life form strikes with its hard shell and can inhibit actions. Okay. I guess for now, let's Death Scream. Because why not? Ooh, that thing is strong. Okay. They're not particularly... Yeah, they're not particularly strong. Oh, no, I didn't... Fuck. My bad. Crap. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Speed down. Okay. So I guess... Oh, it hits you. That's fine. Ooh, okay. And they're splitting. Do they split up their health too? Yes, they do. Okay, 15k health. That is a lot. They don't pass along the speed down, though. Shoot. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's top everyone off. Ah, here, large. Okay, that's a good amount. Keep that up. Ah. And I guess just good enough to start hitting them as much as I can. They don't seem to be doing much, so... God, fucking damn. Well, there's two. That's fine. They're slow enough at the moment that I don't really have to worry about, especially with the speed down. Which, yeah, this one hasn't done anything in regards to all that. Okay. Ever so close. Ever so close indeed. Ah. What? I underestimate... God, our movement's really low on these my characters. Because we move it down. Okay, I get it. That's why. Okay. Not bad at all. Ooh, 69 you say. Nice. Nice. Shield orb. Okay. Is that a, ornament or like an accessory? Yeah, it's an accessory. Defense up. Movement and defense and movement up. Ooh, okay. That sounds pretty cool. Actually sounds quite good. I will start putting stuff on. You know what? That glove here. It's good. Not that good though. So that on you for now. I don't need that much strength. Speed up's always good though, right? I like it. Agate's now the fastest. Okay. So, for clarifications, this guy told me that apparently if I go into a branch, I lose my ZFGs. So I'm using the guide as a guide to do quests that I'd get inside the branches, and I'm just gonna go finish all of those quests as much as I can, at least as many of them as I can, before going to any of the branches. So, yeah, that's the current plan. Just go finish all the quests I can. Okay. This is one of the, I think, hidden quests I was telling me about in the guide. Ah, you all. Ah, you're the same cool customers always, Sting. Just who I am. Actually, started to ask us out of the blue. Wait, is that a boy or girl? I don't know if that's a boy or girl. Mind taking a look at this? Sting pulled a gemstone out of his pocket. It glowed black. How does that even work? It looks like a quartz of some kind. I couldn't use it in my orbit, though. Joshua, isn't this? Yes, it's most likely an ancient Zemurian quartz. Really? I'd heard about them, but I never expected to see one. I thought they were supposed to work with these new orbits we have, though. I think so, but a question. Sting, where exactly did you find that? About that. It was around the end barrel tower. I fought this bizarre monster. It's like a living fossil, or... Anyway, it was strange, put it that way. I picked this up after I defeated it. Wait a minute, that sounds like... It's exactly like the thing we did, like we encountered on top of the other tower. Ah, so you fought one too. Anyway, I only ever found the one. Haven't seen another since. Whatever it was much, much stronger than your average monster. It wouldn't hurt to watch out for more of them. Yeah, no kidding. Thanks for letting us know. By the way, not to pry, but your orbits seem to work. Mind filling me in what's going on? Right, sure. Okay, let's take it from the top. Explain. So that's what's going on. Here, then. Oh, thank you. What? Sting, are you sure? My orbit's just about as useful as a rock right now, so quartz is pointless for me. All of you are on a pretty important mission. What needs to happen seems obvious to me. Wow. Just come out and say you want to help us already, you lug. You don't need to thank me. You just concentrate on accomplishing your mission. We will. See you, Sting. Yeah, I can do. Okay, time gem. Actual quartz. Is this just like the better action? No, it's a better cast. No, it's just awesome in general. Okay. My bad. It is cast 3, though. But cast doesn't give all these other things. But I lose so much strength and everything. Even art attack strength. Why? Damn. So, okay. It just makes people really... Okay, that seems good, but I lose a lot, don't I? Okay. Okay. No, this wasn't actually a hidden quest. It was just getting that gem. Okay, my bad. So I think this time gem is realistically really, really good for support characters. That's what I'm sort of getting the impression of. It takes away your offensive and defensive ability a bit, but it makes you really fucking quick on every goddamn thing you do. So, basically, you get to your turn, you can basically... Well, it's cast 3, so I'm not sure exactly how good that is. But I imagine it is much better than cast 2, especially since I've been able to get cast 2 for so long, and finally we get a cast 3. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Bracer folks. Fancy meeting you guys here. Huh? Oh, you're from the Central Factory, right? What are you doing way up in the mountains? I was heading back to Zeiss after working on the sale a bit. I finished up with the old man, so it's time to get back to my own experiments. Which means you have to walk. Right. Unfortunately, it's the only way to travel right now. I mean, your experiments are good and all, but is this really the time to be worrying about that? I sure would be safe traveling alone. We could escort you if you, like. Don't worry. Not exactly alone, as it were. Yes, the ultimate companion in battle. Oh, that's so nice with you, huh? Pretty loyal for a cat, right? I've also got, you might call them hazardous materials in hand. Here, let me share some with you. Show you what I mean. Oh, it's an attack food I invented. You can make it with the tools from just about any old kitchen, so if you have the time and materials, give it a try. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, I kind of think they'll make it just fine, guys. Quite so. Still, be careful on your way, Ray. The Caldio Tunnel is likely to be especially dangerous right now. Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'm keeping both eyes open. Anyway, see you guys back in Zeiss. Yep, see ya. Let's see. I sort of find it funny that these are, the healing tab has the attack items. Ooh, that seems really good. Random status affects area small. Ooh, high strength too. Nice. Ooh. Oh, the old man's over there. You gotta be kidding me. Told him over and over that orbits aren't working. He doesn't want to hear it, of course. Just gotta leave him be for now. I was about to say, how's your break going? That yellow loudmouth kid needs to keep his untrained opinions out of my business. I know this lighthouse better than anyone, I say. Cause of this is somewhere in the internal mechanics. I can fix something this simple in no time, just you wait. Yeah. Oh, have fun with that. Oh, soldier? Wow, I think there'd be people on the roads at a time like this. Well, you have to keep yourself safe, so I'm afraid. It's safe, we've got our hands full. What are you doing? Just standing there. Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. Good reason. Good reason. We had to take a guy to the nearby village, though. He's just bad enough that we figured he needs to be need a place to bed. So your bracers can probably tell by looking at this, but your ship's currently grounded. We requested rescue, but who knows how long that'll take. Good reason just to be standing around. Okay. kids doing okay? Man, chopping wood's getting pretty hard. If I don't do it, Matron Theresa's gonna have it even harder. Hey, Clem, seems like you're doing well. Ah! Joshua! It's been a while, Clem. I heard from Estelle that you've been working hard to help out. Of course. I'm not slacking off on weeding or taking care of chickens or anything and stuff. I gotta work hard for everyone else. Yeah, good thinking. I know there's a lot that's tough right now, but help out everyone you can, okay? We're doing our best to help out too. You got it. I do my best as much as you. To help as much as you. Yeah, no, you're not. Okay. Is that you, Joshua? Yeah, it's been a while, Mary. Did I surprise you? I know I'm dressed a bit differently. No, not at all. Your clothes are really cool. Thank you. If you're looking for Matron Theresa, she's inside. You should say hi. I'm sure she'd be happy if you did. Yeah, that's 90% of the reason I came around. Hi, Polly. Long time no see. Oh, it's Joshua. You seem kind of different. Different, but you still look cool. So I guess it's okay. Thank you. Ah, shoot. There's a few other kids, right? Yeah. Huh? It's Joshua. Hi, Danielle. It's been a while. Have you been a good boy? Yeah. I tried to help Matron Theresa just like Clem. Today I watered the plants. I see. Good job, Daniel. Okay. Yep. Estelle and Joshua. Welcome. Matron Theresa, I'm very sorry to have worried you. Joshua, please, stay with Estelle from now on. That's all I would ask of you. I will. Thank you, Matron Theresa. I see now that there's no need to worry. I'm sure Chloe's very relieved. Oh, that reminds me. Matron Theresa, about Chloe. Yes, I hear that she's in the capital. Seems delivered a letter from her to me. Okay, she's on top of that. I see. That's safe for you. Based on the letter, she's having plenty of trouble on her side too. From the content, I could feel a very decisive will to face some kind of problem directly. I don't know what kind of decision that represents, but I'm confident that girl will find her own path. Aww. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, here's another one. More of these. Oh, a balancing clown straight up this time. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think it would be too difficult to handle a bunch of these if I need to. And resisting. Okay, that's fine. Still painful. Oh, petrify, eh? Double petrify, okay. And I don't have Lucky Area at the moment. Okay. Here, let's see what her judgment card looks like. Okay. Does that change based on what you get or something? Okay, so let's do what we can. They're still resisting her then. Oh crap. Okay, thought that might be a problem. Man, I'm just trying to get them to go after fucking Joshua. Go after Joshua. I need that extra 1 CP. 1 CP. Give me that 1 CP. There we go. God damn. These things are strong. Okay, be right back. Hello and welcome back to Trails in the Sky, second chapter, partway through an episode, I'm sure. So, hey, last time my apartment almost set on fire, so, I had to stop recording for a while. So this is definitely later on, so. My water heater broke. I walk outside, like, the smoke alarm goes off, I go out there, it's like, the fuck's happening, open it up, and I just see sparks coming off of it, going onto my carpet and stuff. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Probably not really that close to it, setting on fire, all things considered, but, you know. Okay. I wasn't doing too well last time anyway, so. Good timing for me, right? Okay. Let's try Death Scream. And so, how big of a, I don't remember how strong these Beyond is, but oh, that's like fucking nothing. Why did I even do that? Damn it. Yeah, let's just take out those ads before we have to worry about it. Oh, not quite, eh? Okay. Oh, petrify, you say? Okay. Okay, what do we got left? So, I can go ahead and knock a kitty off in time. Okay, what do I have to cure? I do have this. Okay. I do want to steal that critical, if I can. Let's see. Any of you have... Some of you do have more health than others left. See, didn't that go much more smoothly once my apartment almost went on fire? I don't even remember exactly how it was going last time, but... Exterminated monster. Good for moi. Cool. Fuck that. No. I refuse to accept that. I refuse to motherfucking accept that. That is just... Nah. I'm just going to get CP back, man. Fuck you. So, there's supposed to be a hidden quest over at Genis. And it's called the Occupation of Genis. So, can I get in? I can't get in. How do I activate this? Okay, I have to deliver a zero field generator to the branch in Ruin in order to activate that. Okay, good to know. I have one I'm not using anyway, so yes, what can I do for... Ah! Hey, buddy, been a while. Hey, Acheen. I'm glad to see you're well. Stella and Joshua, I see you're both safe. Thank God, yes. Well, this man is starting while you were at the tower, so I was worried that something had happened. Well, thank you for worrying, Jean. Last I checked, we managed to come out of it with most of our limbs intact. Somehow. On a serious note, though, it looks like Ruin's been hit hard. I've got that right. We're in a ridiculous mess right now. The second we saw that massive... whatever it is above the lake, all our ordnance stopped working. The new mayor, Mr. Norman... Ooh, Norman won, okay. Is struggling to keep up with it all. He was the one who wanted tourist stuff, right? I think so. He was, like, advocating the casino and all that, right? Honestly, if it weren't for the clergy from the church and the members of Ravens helping the town to be a wreck. What? The Ravens are what? Oh, yes, right after the ordnance stopped working, when everything really started going to hell. And I stepped in to keep order. Right now, we've got them working as volunteer bracers temporarily. Oh, good grief. I get it. So they finally found the will to do it, huh? Of course, it's just been one big catastrophe after another. For starters, this whole thing just had to happen while Langland Bridge was up naturally. Thanks to that, you can only cross the river via paddleboat ferry right now. Oh man, I guess there's no other way if the bridge is stuck unless our zero fuel generator works. Ultimately, I don't think the city can keep this up for very long. I'd like to put some kind of relief plan together with the other branches in the army. But the phone's not working. At best, we have written mail. And the roads are a mess. I mean, would the zero fuel generator be big enough in order to just activate the bridge to get it to come down? Because you really need to just use it temporarily for that, right? I think we can help on that front, Jean. We have just the thing. You can what? Wait, you have what? Let's get you up to speed.
Explains.
I get it. Figures that thing has something to do with the society. Being able to use the phone would be a huge help, though. Could you set that up right now? Yes, give me just a moment. That should do it, hopefully. Joshua flipped the switch on the phone. It works. Okay, it should work now. You won't be able to make calls until the receiver's phone is also functional, though. Ah, man, this is just what we needed. Having a working phone is like mana from Idios at a time like this. Mana. And it's spelled differently than what you typically spell mana as. Oh, shit, I just remember mana being brought up at the end of Cold Steel, and it's just like, wait, what? Mana? Wait. Who uses that sort of terminology? I've never heard anyone else use that. And it's pretty new right in here, too. I could just kiss you. I could just kiss you all on Professor Russell right now. Actually, the fact that he's using mana makes you suspicious, Gene. It's a nice sentiment, at least. Well, at this point, it's time to put our bare feet back on the road to help the other guild houses. Need help with anything before we go? Right. And check the postings on the board if you could. Also, if you could check the places outside the city limits, like the orphanage and the school, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I can see how you need to patrol at a time like this. We'll keep an eye out as best we can. Thank you. Oh. Okay, cool. I can switch out people now. Cool. Saphira, yeah, I haven't done that one yet. But I will after the hidden quest. Ah, that was... Hurry, Estelle. Ah, who am I? I'm Mickey. No, no, no. Damn it. Why is this? Gotta hurry and tell someone. Oh, shit, these things. No, 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 no. Whoa, here. Action first, words later. We'll send those things packing. Send back. We may not be able to protect you in a fight. What are Ouroboros' armored beasts doing here? Bring it. Oh, we do have to protect him. Okay. Good to know. Let's see. Armored combat monster trained by society's greedy nature aims for the vitals. Of course it does. Okay. Start can delay. Yes. Good. And... Okay, this is going well. Well, it's going about how I want it to, at the very least. Ah. And it's probably just aerial them to death at this point. I love delay. Delay is like my favorite thing. I don't even know if there's like an equivalent in any other series. I love it as it's such a cool concept. Playing with the turn order, like, forget about that one. That didn't happen. Don't worry about it. She didn't hit with 0. No, definitely didn't happen. No, don't think about it. Oh, thank you for all these stuff. I actually got them. Oh, so 70 is the max I was told. Apparently it's 140 in third. I don't know what it was in Cold Steel. I don't know if I ever pushed it to that limit. So, yeah. Oh, well, that was rough. Yeah, glad we managed to make it in time. You saved me. So, Joshua, right? Sorry, you really pulled my bacon out of the fire. Hey, not big, it's part of the job. More importantly, what happened? Those monsters aren't from this area. Well, the Royal Academy's been attacked. Why? What? Please calm down and tell us everything. Okay. I was hanging around behind the old schoolhouse teaching class again. Suddenly, these soldier guys in red armor break down the front gate. The janitor came up to ask them what the hell they were doing, but they shot the guy. No! Wait, is he alive? This game doesn't kill people. He's not alive. I remember that janitor. No. Oh, no. I never thought they'd have the guts. When I saw that, my mind just went blank. I ran like I wanted to get some help, but where was I going to go? Alright, I think we understand the situation. Listen closely. Can you follow the road to Ruin and tell the guild secretary there, Jean, what's happened? Tell him that Estelle Bright's team is going to investigate the academy. I'll try. They've got these weird, I don't know, puppet things too, along with the monsters. Be careful, okay? You think in a world this advanced, they'd at least have even thought of the concept of robots? Then again, it did advance really quickly, so I don't really know modern real-world history to know well enough when the concept of a robot really became a thing. We came as soon as we heard. Oh, okay. Great, everyone's here. The situation Mickey described sounds horrible. Mr. Jean contacted the Royal Army, but he said it's gonna be a long time before reinforcements arrive. Damn it. And keep in mind, army grunts these days are only trained to use orbital weapons. They're screwed right now. I think we'll have to settle this one ourselves, since we've got actual hand-to-hand training. They're likely taking the whole school hostage as well. If we move in carelessly, we could hurt more than we save, but why do they even take it hostage? I sort of get why they did it in other games. Why you take, just a group hostage like this in the same way, but I'm not seeing the motivation here. That's the problem, isn't it? It'd be nice if we had a picture of what was happening inside, but how? Everyone, wait here for a bit. I'm going to scout inside the academy. Oh, okay. Joshua? What do you mean? I mean what I said. My mind and body were molded to be the perfect spy and assassin, remember? I should be able to sneak in and get an idea of what's inside the school and the conditions of the hostages easily. Joshua's got a point. If you say you can do it, it would certainly help. But wouldn't that be really dangerous? It'll be alright, trust me. I've infiltrated places far more heavily guarded than this. And I only came away with one lost hand. You don't need to worry, Cheetah. You see my hand, but it's it's artificial now. Joshua, you're going alone no matter what. The odds of success are much, much higher if I do this myself. Trust me on this, Estelle. Let me go on my own for this one. Okay, I just want to ask one thing. Remember the promise we made, right? To walk together to the end, right? Don't worry. I'm just wandering off to pick daisies for a moment. You go pick those flowers then, mister. Joshua, just be careful. I will. I will be. I promise. Alright, I'll be back as soon as I can. Hey, you really okay with this? Yeah. Fights his own going and I just drag him down there. Besides, I believe in Joshua. Estelle, that's nice. You've grown quite a lot, Estelle.